Here in Ashton, like everywhere across Greater Manchester, opinion has been divided over the transport plans. The town stood to gain from improvements to its public transport system, but the congestion charge was clearly too much of a concern. The town is right next to what would have been the outer charging ring. So the no vote means Ashton's drivers will not have to pay to cross the M60, but it does mean that the promised improvements to rail and bus services will not be coming either. And the latest plans to bring the tram system to Ashton town centre have once again been derailed. At Ashton train station, it's another busy morning.
The service is okay, but the trains are ridiculous for rush hour.
Why'd you say that?
Sometimes we don't get on them. Too full.
They're always putting on the shorter trains rather than the longer ones. Well, I mean, that's just ridiculous.
I start at 8 o'clock. Train normally comes in at 7:34. It's now 2 minutes past 8 and it's still not here.
The long-suffering commuters here would have benefited if the yes vote had won, but still some were never convinced by the plans.
I voted no for the congestion charge.
Why was that?
Well, I don't think that it's fair for the motorists once again. It's just, to me, it's like another tax on them. I mean, they're already paying enough for the fuel and the petrol, and I don't think people should have to pay to go into Manchester.
There is some hope for Ashton's commuters. The government has promised to increase carriages on trains coming into this station, but the result is a victory for the town's drivers.
I don't feel people should be charged going into Manchester.
All it is an extra tax, and I think we pay enough tax everywhere.
I mean, any kind of charge is going to affect people that are just coming into a town to shop. It's bad enough for car parks, never mind another charge on top.
We're going in and out from Manchester, our business depends on it, so it's going to cost us money to go backwards and forwards, so it's definitely no.
Rob Hardman has campaigned against the congestion charge for over a year.
We're very pleased at the results, and we believe it's a reflection of the opinion we've been experiencing when we've been campaigning. Now we need to look at what needs to be done to genuinely help people in Tameside get decent public transport and solve congestion problems without having to have the law and without having to have a congestion charge. I think people have seen the plans for what they are and realised that it's flawed and there's little benefit in Tameside.
If the Yes campaign couldn't win the argument in a place like Ashton, it was clear they were always going to struggle. Voters here decided the congestion charge was too high a price to pay for better public transport. David Henry, Channel 9 News.